How's it going, ladies and Bruces? I'm Bobby Sixkilla and welcome back to Stories, The Path of Destinies. Now, it's one day away from summer here. One day. And we got fucking hail. Hail! That's fucking New Zealand weather for you. It's shit. Anyway, so you have to choose whether to kill for the Iblis Stone. We got the Iblis Stone in the last episode, by the way. Again. You have to choose whether we're going to kill for the Iblis Stone or we're going to get the core of the Sky Ripper, which is what we're going to do because it's got an exclamation mark. And I think this is going to get us to the last piece of truth we need for the true ending. I assume that's how it works. I'm not exactly sure, but let's find out.
The stone bothered him. He hated being told what to do. Wasn't that why he joined the rebellion? Wasn't that why he'd refused to be a soldier? He'd agreed to come on board only if he could freelance. The stone felt a bit clingy. The sage Calaveras had told him where to find the Sky Ripper, a weapon capable of challenging the gods. Even without its armature, the core would still possess great power. He would go there.
So let's do it. Man, we tampered with the Sky Ripper thing like twice before and it's always turned out badly. I don't know why we're hitting it again. I really don't. But it says it's going to lead us to a new truth. So that's important. So let's do that.
The moment he landed the Farfarer, Reynardo had a rare feeling of regret. It's not too late, he thought. He could turn around and sail for Zenobia's island. He frowned. Wait a minute.
Iblis Stone's controlling
He
us.
didn't want to kill Zenobia, did he? Sure, technically she was the enemy, but they'd been at sword food school together. They'd never been lovers, but somehow they'd been closer. She'd told him every secret about herself. Except the biggest one. That she was the Emperor's daughter. No. Kill Zenobia, whispered the stone.
Shut up, Iblis Stone. You like death. I like killing. Okay. Oh shit, I missed one. No. I'm going back. Will it still be there?
He once met a pirate captain.
Yes.
He used hooks to get around his ship. Oh, what was his name again?
You like death, I like killing. I do lots of killing. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of blood. Chill out, man. Chill out. You like raven cells? Because there's going to be plenty of those. Down we go. I never go the normal way. I wonder what's the normal way in any of these levels. I don't know if I've ever found out. Except when I had no choice. Like in the last level or before I had a key to open those doors. I mean a sword. Sword key? I don't know. Sword thing. Shook. You know, I'm eloquent in my own head. It just doesn't come out of my face that way.
Sour in the air. Like the earth had ruptured over something that had been fermenting for a very long time.
One day it'd be nice if I could transfer what's in my head into speech that comes out of my face. That'd be great. And it sound intelligent, you know. Great to sound intelligent once in my life.
Where did that go to?
Never mind. Dreams are free, eh? Oh my god, we're getting the insta-kill. Dude, that was wicked. That was badass.
About what it could do for him. With each raven he cut down, he felt a jolt of power.
Or is it the stone doing that?
You're weak, whispered the stone. The core will kill you. Are you afraid of it? No, don't be ridiculous. It chuckled. But it's unstable. It's poisonous and just carry it. And if you try to use it, it will explode catastrophically. Reynardo did not trust rocks that talked in his head. He went onwards.
I'm gonna have all the killer trinkets. I'm gonna have all the rocks that are psychotic murdering machines following me. Oh dude, that is so cool. Man, I can't wait to get the next level of that. Next time we level up, we're powering that ability up. Maybe it'll bring down the amount of kills, combo we need for it.
As he approached
badass.
the core, the stone became hysterical. He had a sudden vision of plunging his gauntlet into the core and dying in anguish. That wasn't his vision, was it? The stone had sent him its darkest fears, hadn't it? He had a sudden impulse to do exactly that. He raised his right fist and plunged it into the core. There was a rush of light. He thought he could hear the stone screaming. And then he passed out.
So do we just
When
absorb
Renato came
it?
to, the core was gone. But the Iblis stone was no longer black, but glowing with a blue light. And it was silent. "I can't hear you," he sang out. And, "You?" It didn't answer. "Ha," he said. He had defeated the demonic gem with the power of his mind. He felt invincible. It was time to attack the Imperial outpost on the Nexus. Take the battle to the enemy. But among the huge crystals, there was also an observatory. A wise man would probably ask the scientists exactly what he had first. How wise was he?
My god, we just combined the Iblis Stone in the core of the Sky Ripper. We're gonna be invincible now. I want to find out about it though.
As the Farfarer made its way toward the Nexus, Renato watched sparks fly out of the core. The Iblis stone sucked them in hungrily. You'd think the stone would want this kind of power, wouldn't it? Thought Renato. Well, the scientists would explain it all. This time, Renato was sure he'd figured out how to use the core safely.
Maybe it's because the Iblis Stone lost its sentience. It didn't want to lose itself. And now they merged into something. My god, are we going to do this? Are we actually going to succeed? And not die horribly at the end, like always? That would be pretty awesome. As fun as dying horribly is.
He'd trusted his gut, and it had worked out. That's what it meant to be a hero. To ignore the naysayers and the odd makers, and do what you knew was right, and have it turn out to be the right thing. Well, he wasn't worried. Once he got to the observatory,
What's
the
this?
scientist toads could explain it.
Ah, it's a
Then he
plant.
could carry the war into the enemy's
Dumbass.
camp and destroy them all. Dear, he was
We're
getting
here
a bit
again, man. We
bloodthirsty,
spent a lot of time
wasn't he?
here. Spent a lot of time in this place. Yeah. All that ore. We need a level up and we need more ore to make more swords. Nearly out of things to craft. Nearly crafted everything. And I think the level 3 stones are the top level.
Was hooking yourself onto a moving ship.
Pretty sure those stones are the top level stones. Or gems or whatever the fuck they are. So I'm nearly maxed out, I think. Nothing's even that much of a threat anymore. Unless we let them hit us, it still hurts if they hit us. Ow. Like that. But if we were good, that wouldn't happen. Holy shit! His shield just jumped off and smashed that crystal, that was awesome. Oh, and it hit the guy behind him too. That's badass. Stop letting them hit you. God damn. Sucking again. How did that happen?
Renato had never felt better in his life.
Oh, treasure.
Normally, a battle would wear him down and he would need a night's sleep. Now he felt like he could go all night and all day. He felt like people were cheering him on, and he could practically hear their applause as he slew one raven after another.
That's right, we got a badass blue glow around us. Look at us. We're getting fucking Super Saiyan up in here. Except it's blue. I don't know. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan.
The Iblis Stone and the Sky Ripper Core.
Let's go.
Two artifacts from the time of legends. Renato was becoming a legendary hero, wasn't he? He had enough power to save the rebellion.
Nothing
He
yet.
had to understand this power, so he would not misuse it.
Ow! I always fuck that up at least once, don't I? Nearly. Don't hurt me. No, no you don't. Ah! It's all that chili you guys had last night. Calm down. Go. Let's go. Out of here. Fuck that for a joke. Chop and chop them up. I hate those wizardy guys. Oh shit! Don't all attack at once. It's not fair. It's meant to be like in the Jackie Chan movies. Everyone waits their turn. Attacks one at a time. And then I deal with each of you eloquently, one at a time.
Well, actually.
Not about well. You did get hit. It's going okay. Don't overestimate me. Don't start getting high expectations of my skill, because that is only going to lead to disappointment. There's nothing worse than being disappointed. That's why you got to set your expectations low. Set your goals low. That's how you avoid disappointment. Open.
The toads at the observatory measured the stone with their occult devices. I fed it the core of Sky River, explained Renato.
Fed it.
No more feed me blood and souls. But the core is not an unlimited energy source, said one toad. Another said,
There's a feedback loop, you see, which could overload the stone. Yeah, the stone doesn't actually feed on souls,
claimed a third.
but on pain of killing another sentient being. If you can truly be at peace with yourself, it would not overload.
This was all very confusing.
Yeah, you're so helpful, guys.
At peace. Yes, the mountains were peaceful and quiet, but he now had the power to turn the tides. He should report to the Rebellion Council and prepare for the decisive battle.
No, no. We should do all we can to prepare by being at peace.
The one thing he understood from all the Toad arguments, maybe the stone did not feed on blood or souls or rage. It fed on empathy. It fed on the pain he felt when he put an end to another being's existence. Even if that other being was a raven intent on killing him. If he could find peace, then he could use the power of the Iblis stone without being taken over by its evil. The mountains. He would go to the mountains. He could find peace there.
Have you ever been to the mountains? This might be a new area. I didn't see if it had an exclamation mark or not. Guess we'll find out. Pretty exciting stuff, though. I feel like we actually might succeed. Are we actually heading to the true ending this time? Or is this another catastrophic failure that's going to give us...
Unfortunately,
the
the
truth?
mountains were not empty. There were ravens everywhere. No matter. He had to fight, yes, but he didn't have to be angry. Parry, dodge, slash, and breathe. Yes.
Calm
focus
murdering.
on the rhythm, the dance of it. Not on the blood or the raven's paw as they died. Oh, it was working. He wasn't feeling those dark jolts of eldritch energy. He wasn't feeling the Iblis stone.
Nothing like a bit of calm murder. Calm carnage. Carnage. Carnage, as it were. Chopping you all up. Calmly. Calmly chopping you all up. Boom.
That is how we do it, said Renato to himself.
That was great. Combat is getting more and more fun as time goes on, I must admit. Are they going to introduce any more enemies? Or have we had our lot now? Where are we going? I want to go through this door, because it's a door. I mean, that's a door as well, I guess. But I can get there without using a door. Ooh, interesting. Where does this go? I love zooming around. This is so fun. Choom, choom, choom. Ah. Not enough reach, yo. Oh, come on. Getting preemptive with that shit. Premature. Got premature problems with my hook. With my big rope. Lots of ore. How much do I need to make a new sword? I got 111 now.
Maximum capacity, 130 people.
That's quite a lot. Ow. That's a lot of people, yo. Ow. Hit me in the back, you asshole. That's not how you do. Nice. Let's go.
The stone.
How's my health
still
so high?
Silent. His mind was his own.
Does that stone keep
His
me healthy?
heart, too. He bore them no ill will, these ravens. They were doing their job. They were expressing their nature. Dance, whirl, parry, jump, and breathe. It was all so simple, wasn't it? Something was missing. He didn't feel truly at peace.
Ow.
Wait. Wasn't this near where Calaveras lived? The sage would help
Aha.
him figure it all out. Renato was spending a lot of time in this place. He caught himself thinking about redecorating it. Or at least, couldn't he leave a toothbrush or something?
You leave a toothbrush behind that's claiming the place as your own, isn't it? I suppose he's a fox, which is a kind of dog, so I suppose he can just take a piss on something and then it's claiming it as his own. I swear this thing's keeping me healthy, because I've taken hits and I've still got full health. Or is it just because those chests are dropping health so much? Who knows?
Say, how are you guys fixed for life insurance?
Because he's a clever fuck like that, isn't he? Man, that was just carnage. Nope. Sorry. Bit of ice. Or crystal, whatever you were. Didn't mean to just smash you with my face. Up, up, and away. Let's go. Where are we going? Who the fuck knows? Not me. We're gonna be at peace, goddammit! No matter what, we shall be at peace, even if it makes me really angry. How do I get over there? Oh, I know. Whoops. Over there. Moron. That one. Boom.
You never knew where the road would take you, thought Renato.
No. These are pretty complexly designed levels, actually. With a lot of different paths to get to places. It's very well designed. I suppose these floating platforms get around some of the difficulty of designing paths like that. Better read this. Dear Zenobia, you remember that expedition I've sent to the depths beneath the islands? They returned. Well, 3 ships have returned. Oh my god, I've read this. I remember that. That's right. I remember this bit.
It wasn't his fault. He looked so breakable.
They are breakable. We have been here before. Oh! Jesus, there's a clusterfuck in here. These mage guys are a pain in my ass. Nice. Tasty. 2 big chests full of health and energy, I assume. Seeing it's not ever giving me anything else anymore. Nope. Come on, something good.
Chest full of
Nope.
old banana peels. Had to be more. There was.
Not much. Pretty much just shit, to be fair. Let's go.
Stone, silenced by the Sky Ripper's core, had given Renato enough power to challenge the Imperial fleet.
On our own.
Renato was seeking
By hand.
was inner peace. The rebellion was on the verge of extinction, but it would have to wait.
Yeah, inner peace is more important. Inner peace. Inner peace.
At the end of the mountain path, he
Calaveras.
found the wise Calaveras in his workshop. To fix souls or only artifacts? He asked the sage.
Does your soul need fixing?
Asked the sage. I've been killing a lot of ravens lately, he told the sage.
You're a fox,
Said Calaveras.
and to kill birds is part of your nature. There's joy in it. I mean, I might as well worry about eating flies. Would you like a fly?
It was true. That's what he had forgotten. The joy. Now he was ready for
The joy of killing.
The Farfarer cut through the clouds. The air had never felt so sweet since he was a child. There it was. The dreaded Imperial fleet. He could smell wet hemp ropes ahead. Wood and tar and ravens. Even the fleet smelt good, somehow. He was ready.
My god.
He was ready.
The final level. I think we might have just done it. Did we do it? God, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. Pretty exciting though. Some serious developments going on in the story here. Back to this one again. Now we're used to this, aren't we?
Renato had it all squared away in his head.
Yep.
He would kill
Yay!
the Emperor. Iceland III had begun well, but he had gone mad. He was trying to invoke the lost gods by means of
Actually,
dark, blasphemous rituals.
Get rid of physical
That was
resistance.
weird.
It'll put
But the
crit in.
victims had spoken to Renato.
The crit,
The ghosts
critical chance.
had spoken. No anger. Renato
think that
could
should
not
help.
afford anger. It was empowering the crystal in his sword. That made him stronger, but it clouded his mind. He would not be a hero. A hero strives. Renato would just be one with everything.
I'm more one than
The Emperor
anyone.
would die, and the wheel would turn, and all would be restored without rancor, without sorrow, without pain.
I'm more one than
I had a
anyone.
feeling that was the back door to something. But what?
I love Beverly Hills Ninja. One of my favorite movies ever. Alright, let's go. Ship jumping. Here, little ship. It's so cool. Nope. There we go. Moving on.
But the more he thought about it, and he had so much more time to think about it now that he was not worrying about the battle, killing the Emperor would not change anything. Another would take his place. Perhaps Zenobia. Perhaps the Speaker of the Rebel Council, and power would corrupt them too, and death would make grief would lead to hate. He must lead by example. Reject the violence. Reject the desire to create violence.
Oh, yeah.
There
Got
was
that
an
level up.
inscription. Praised the sun.
Praise the sun. Nice. Ow. Ow. Come on, man. Stop it. Jeez, these guys are working on me, man. They're working me like fucking steak. Like tenderizing a steak. Jesus. They're getting harder. Must admit, the progression in the game is designed perfectly. I'm just now getting the highest level skills. Just now getting the highest level weapons and crystals. At least with the way I play it, that's how it's been going. That means the progression's perfect at my end.
Soon he'd confront the Emperor. Funny that this whole war had come about because the Emperor feared death. Now it was coming for him. There was some sort of lesson there, wasn't there?
Yeah, nobody can avoid death. That's just the way shit goes. Does it mean we're carving out this particular run through a lot faster than we usually do? I feel like it's going faster. Here we go, 1 hit kills. Murdered. Open your dragon mouth. And suck me. Suck me in. Into the folds of your dragon throat.
Finally, he came to the Emperor's ship. The path behind him was strewn with dead ravens. The path to enlightenment. His mistake, he realized, was trying to change the world. The world would spin and the wheel would revolve whether he strove against it or not. What he had to do was nothing. He had attained enlightenment. He sat down, adopted a full lotus position, and began to meditate. And all around him, the warriors stopped fighting too. They knew. They could feel his enlightenment. They gave up fighting, dropped their weapons, and became his disciples.
We're Fox Jesus!
No, just kidding. The nearest raven stabbed him with a sword and then chopped off his head. I might not have thought this through properly. Thought Renado's head as it rolled around the deck.
And we die horrifically again. But
You
we
should
got the
go
last
back to
piece.
Some of the choices he'd faced before. Maybe there were new paths that had opened up. Like those doors he was opening up all over the map that took him to new treasures and around his enemies. But he'd learn another true thing. The Iblis Stone was evil. It would try to corrupt anyone who used it.
Return of the Hippie. A hero transcends being a hero to become one with everything. Level up. Free level up. Nice. 2 level ups. Whoa. Now what? Alright. Well, it looks like that means that we can get to the true ending now. I don't know. I don't know if we need to do all these others. I don't know whether I will do all these others if we can get to the true ending beforehand. But we might hit the true ending in the next episode. I don't know, or possibly the one after that, but we will have to see. But I'm going to leave this episode here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next episode.